I know that I've probably said this in I think every single video, with maybe the exception of the Rachel one. But I know that I've said it within or in the face video thing going on here with you that this person is my favorite character. But I think this person is actually my favorite character because he's funny and awesome and just all of the awesome. I love him. Yes, for sure. And I'm going to tell you more about who this character is, even though you can read titles and thumbnails and descriptions, so you already know. But, I'm going to tell you again, just in case you're listening and not reading anything. Although, how would you even click on the thing if you can't? Whatever. Anyway, I will tell you more about something that you already know in just a minute. But before I do, hello, I'm Mrs. Soap and Clay. Let's make stuff. How's it going, Sudsers? Welcome back to the channel. You're at Soap and Clay, where we make all the soapy things, and you are here for day 72 of 365 days of soap. Year 2, and yeah, we are doing the 5th of 6 soaps for the Friends line, and today we are doing Joey. Joey, how you doing? That guy. He's amazing, funny, pretty good looking. Like him a lot. Yes. Anyway, for the Joey bar, we had a lot of ideas, and we didn't exactly know which way to go with the ideas. And what we did know was that he had to smell like meat of some sort. And since we had extra of the bacon from the Alice bars for the magicians, we decided to use that. And so that's what we are doing today. Joey's bar is going to smell of bacon. And as far as the design, the Soaprentice ultimately decided to kind of mirror off of what she did for Chandler and make kind of Joey's signature outfit, right? So the blue jeans and the belt and the black t-shirt. Yes, so that's what he's doing with either a chick or a duck on top. It's in the video, so we should actually just go watch her make it. So there are so many distractions here today. The first is we are trying to yard train the pups to hang out in the yard wherever on the property, because with the remodel and addition we have removed a whole lot of fences, and so there may be chaos and Mr. Soap and Clay going outside. You might hear it. But also, I'm trying to weirdly put my makeup on right now while doing this voiceover. Because, hey, we're going out for family dinner tonight, which is crazy. We haven't done that in a year and a half. So I'm super excited for that. We're going to the melting pot, which is weird, but it sounds like fun. What's not to like about fondue, right? Anyway, we are doing Joey today, which is actually fitting that I'm talking about food because it's Joey and he loves food and Joey doesn't share food. That. Yes. And by we, I actually mean the Soaprentice, because she's doing the Joey bar. Now, you see the chicks up there. Chick and a duck. Chandler's had the duck. Joey has the chick. Right? Or is that the duck? Chicks are white, right? Ducks are... I question everything. I don't... Yeah. So... much like the Chandler bar, this is basically like a sister bar to the Chandler bar in that the Soaprentice decided to kind of do Joey's outfit. And one of Joey's most common outfits is blue jeans with a black shirt. And so that's what she's doing. And with all the different colors of blue she has going on here, I think she's going to be doing some sort of swirl thing to give like the color and texture and the color variations of actual blue jeans, right? I probably would have just picked that color right there that she's using and just did that for the bottom half of the bar. But no, the Soaprentice, she's great with color theory. She can't just do that because that wouldn't be true to actual blue jean look. So she's going to use, looks like 5 different colors to create blue jeans. That's amazing. I'm here for that, for sure. Now, the Joey bar is scented with bacon, just like with the Alice bar from the Magician series, because Joey's into food and like really meat. Remember the Thanksgiving trifle that Rachel made, and she had the jam and the lady fingers and the whipped cream and the custard and the beef. And, you know, everybody hated it except for Joey. He was like, "It's not to like. Jam, good. Custard, good. Meat, good." Right. He likes meat a lot. It's part of his thing. So we had bacon. We had a bacon scent from Alice, and that actually went down like gangbusters. Like anytime that you scent something with bacon, people are all over it. It's such a silly thing. Like, I do not pretend to understand the minds of consumers. I just notice trends and patterns. And it seems that with some things, it's like the more kitsch, the better. And that's pretty kitsch. And so they're all about it. Yeah, bacon flavored soap. Sign me up. That's cool. So this one will sell really well too. And yeah, that is what we are doing for the Joey bar. Joey's an awesome character in Friends. Like, he was like the hot one and the dumb one. And you always got the feeling that maybe Joey and Rachel should actually end up together because Rachel was also the hot and dumb one. Would we call her dumb? I mean, dumb is kind of a mean word anyway, right? So like none of them are dumb, but like kind of not clued into reality, right? Not a lot of common sense. It's definitely Joey. I think that's definitely Rachel too. I think they would have made a great couple. It was weird that Ross and Rachel ended up together. I think her and Joey would have been a great couple. But you know, whatever. I don't make the rules. So it all worked out the way that it did. Now, interestingly, with this bacon scent, it is so dark in color, but does not discolor the bar, which is wild. Like, usually when I have a really dark scent like that, the assumption is it's super going to discolor. And I think I talked about that in the Alice bar that we did for the Magician's line and was looking it up as I was doing the voiceover. No discoloration, which is cool. And as I said in the Alice soap series, in the Alice bar, it smells it's like a smoker. It smells like a smoker. And I'm sure you know what that smell is. It's very distinct. It's delightful. It's like maple chips going in a smoker. And that's the only thing I can really equate it to. I don't know anything about smokers. I don't know how to smoke things. Mr. Soap and Clay is super into it right now, which is great because effectively we've created like this big ass outdoor kitchen with the pontoon and all the things. And so it's summertime. So he's out there smoking up all of these awesome meats every weekend. And, you know, the people in the neighborhood stop by whenever they stop by, and there's always enough food to go around. It's delightful. It's like my dream life. My family shows up whenever they want to show up, and the neighbors show up whenever they want to show up. And it's always just you're always invited to the cookout type situation. And I love that. I love that because I like food and friends and all the things. And so, you know, talking about food and friends and all the things during a Joey bar, that's cool. That's cool. It totally makes sense. I'm here for that. I am very interested to see what this soap looks like with all of these different colors going into the blue jeans though. Like she put a lot of effort into that. I was wondering why the footage was so long. Like, what are you doing? You're doing blue jeans and a black shirt. How is it this long? And well, this is why. Because she did a 5-color in the pot swirl to create like the texture and look of blue jeans. So I'm super looking forward to how she lays it down in the mold, as well as, you know, obviously the cut, because no soap is complete without the cut. Are there still YouTube soap videos out there that don't show the cut? Because I remember seeing them like 7 years ago and I'm like, that's weird. Why aren't you showing the cut? You should show the cut. Okay, so she's gonna do a lengthwise pour here. I love that. Kind of like you would do with like a clamshell or a variation on a wood grain. That's cool. I can get behind that. That's so pretty. Look at all those little swirls. That's amazing for sure. Now, while that is setting up, she has the heating pad out, so she's going to get that part hot and heat it up so it can help out with the thickening of the soap batter there while she prepares the rest of her batter. Although, why she's measuring anything out right now, I don't know. I thought it was just blue jeans and a black shirt. Well, that's what she said. I'm learning right along with you kids. Yep, we're doing the thing. And yeah, no, what is this? What do you think she's doing here? She didn't measure out much. And again, learning right along with you. I did a very fast edit and just cut out all the pieces that had dead space. You know how it goes. This is not your first rodeo. If it is your first rodeo on the Soap channel, hi, welcome to Soap and Clay, where we make all the soapy things. And Mrs. Soap and Clay sounds big confused in certainly every video that is the Soaprentices, because I didn't make the soap, but also sometimes confused in my own videos because I make a lot of soap. So when it's time to come and lay down the track for this particular thing that I made in a day, I'm like, what did I do? What was that? What is this? So sometimes it's confusing for me. You probably already know exactly what's going on. She's making a belt. She's got to be making a belt. Like a gray belt. Okay. Cool. Here for that. For sure. Now, with this batter, it's so ridiculously fluid, which is another interesting part with this fragrance oil. It doesn't accelerate at all, which is very interesting because it's a very smoky scent. And when I think smoke, I equate that to like heat and like the hot scents, like anything with a spice, like a chili or a pepper, they tend to accelerate. And this batter is very, very fluid and delightful. And even the stuff down there, which she had to keep very fluid to pour so she could get those really beautiful, swirls going on there, still hasn't firmed up much. This bacon scent is super versatile. And it's also interesting that we've done 2 bacon scents on the channel, this one and Alice, and neither one of them actually look like bacon soaps. So, for the soapers that are watching the channel or whatever, don't just assume that you have to make a bacon scented soap look like bacon. You can do all kinds of things with it, like make a Joey bar or an Alice bar. That's awesome. So putting it back on the heat pad, get some more heat to it while she does the rest of the things. And I guess she decided she was happy with the thickness of, I'm thinking it's the belt. Gonna pour the rest of it into the big pot. And I'm such a fan of this when you're doing layered soaps or sculpted soaps or whatever. Just take whatever you've pulled out or you didn't end up needing and just put it in your big bucket and use it, to mix with the next color. Because it's almost always okay. I can't tell you the number of bath bomb classes that I have done and people are, they have like multiple containers in front of them with multiple different colors and they're wanting to wipe their hands off, switching from like, yellow to red or even red to yellow or whatever. No, I'm like, it's fine. You have a little teeny tiny bit of residue from that red mica on your hand. It's all going to come out fine in this other full container of, you know, yellow. You're fine. You're good. It doesn't, you don't have to. Like, it's all good. But with this case, we're going from gray to black. So it's super all good. And activated charcoal is used for all of this. And we did put in kaolin clay into the batch as well. Copious amounts of kaolin clay. Activated charcoal as needed for color. Again, just in case you're new to the channel and this is the very first video that you've watched, we do a lot with clay. We make clay soaps. And we don't make like soaps that have clay. Like it's an additive, like a secondary cutesy thought. We use a tub load of clay in every batch because we make clay soaps. Because clay soaps are awesome. And I'll put some info cards up and you can go and watch some clay soap videos. But, you know, hi, welcome. So this is going to be his t-shirt, which is cool. Cool thing about activated charcoal, it tends to just get darker as it goes through saponification. So this lighter gray color, it's going to be beautiful and black and amazing when it is all said and done, even though it looks kind of grayish. So just keep that in mind if you are using activated charcoal. You don't have to use a whole hell of a lot of it to get a nice jet black. And if you use too much of it, your lather is going to discolor. I mean, just in general with clay soaps, you run the risk of all lather discoloring, but you know, so if you're concerned about that, put that on your label or your website or whatever. This may discolor because ... because clay. You don't even need to say ... The clays may cause a discoloration in lather, but it doesn't stain anything. Everything's good. It's the beauty of activated charcoal. It's like used to whiten teeth. So you're all good, right? It doesn't stain your teeth. It whitens them. Oh, she's going to write on the bar. I love it. I love that she's writing on the bar. That's exciting. I write on my bars. I write on my favorite bars. What is she writing? How you doing? She's writing, how you doing? That's awesome. I love that. Way to go, Soaprentice. Oh, that makes me happy that she wrote on the bar. That's awesome. And yeah, no, this will get put in the oven for C-pop and gel, but not before she puts the chick and or duck. That's a freaking chick, right? The chick is the white one. The duck is the yellow. I mean, I'm thinking of, because chicks can be yellow. That's a duck. That's the duck. Because ducks are white. God damn it. Just for the record, I actually am recording both the Chandler and Joey audio on the same day. So I haven't actually seen the comments in the Chandler video. I'm sure somebody corrected me, probably the Soaprentice, saying that that was the damn chick. Because that's actually a duck. Look at the bill. That's the duck. But you know, have you guys heard the duck song? The duck walks up to a lemonade stand. That one, right? It's a yellow duck. But you know, that's awesome. That's gonna go into the oven for C-pop and gel. And I just realized that I've been an idiot for 2 videos because I don't know how to tell the difference between a chick and a duck. Joey has the duck. Chandler had the chick. Okay, remember what I said about activated charcoal getting super jet black with saponification? There it is, super jet black. It's gorgeous. Looked very gray. Now it's very, very black and shiny, and I love that. And I am looking forward to seeing what this all looks like all cut up. And so looks like she got gun shy from the chick, that all the chicks that were kind of cut in half a little bit, and she had to do some reparative work for. That's a cool bar though. Hey, bring them back. Let's look at them. I love the swirls that are going on in the blue jean part. That totally looks like blue jeans. That's great, right? That activated charcoal, that black is so shiny. Those bars are so shiny. So yeah, we're gonna go with t-shirt, belt, jeans. That's the point of the light gray, for sure. And let's see if she manages to slice any of these. She did not. She did not. Well done. I like it. I'm here for that. That is awesome. So she doesn't have to do any surgery on those ones, which is cool. She likes the straightness of those lines, for sure. She likes that one a whole lot better. Now, that's one thing that you do have to keep in mind when you are laying down lines like that. Yeah, that's perfect. She even did the little, yes, this is good. See? That's good. She did great. It's one thing you do have to keep in mind when you're doing layered soaps. You want to make sure that your layers are all very even. So as we continue going from right to left with this, we will watch that gray line get a little bit thicker because she didn't even out the soap surface. But that's fine. It's completely fine because from bar to bar, you're not going to know it. The end user is not going to know it because they're just looking at one bar at a time, right? You know it as a soaper because you made it and you're very hypercritical of yourself, but that's equally just fine. You can have a thick belt. Wide belts are a whole ass thing. But I think that's perfect for Joey. With the duck, not the chick. Jesus. Smells like bacon. It's delightful. It's such a cute bar and the perfect thing for Joey. And I love that she wrote "How you doing" on the top. That makes me so super happy. Like, yay. Thank you for being awesome, Soaprentice. And that is day 72, the Joey bar. And Joey, well, he doesn't share food. And it smells like bacon. That's awesome. I think those bars are amazing and I love everything about them. Even the bacon smell, it's starting to grow on me. Ish. There's a whole ass market for bacon soaps. Like that is for sure. You know, for me, it's weird. But, you know, we give the peoples what they want. And I think this will end up being a giant seller anyway, so it super doesn't matter. Yes, if you are interested in purchasing the Joey soaps, bacon scented and all of the jazz, you can do so in a couple of days. We have the Phoebe bar to drop and then another special awesome thing that you're going to love. So stick around for that one for sure. And then they'll all be available at soapandclay.com. There's other stuff kind of available there now, so, you know, go check those out too. That would be awesome. I haven't been talking about social media because I'm not really on social media right now. I'm in the process of I need help. I'm just slammed. I have so much going on, and keeping up with social media has always hit the very bottom of my list. I'm not real big on that stuff. So anyway, I'm looking for help in that regard. So, you know, you can follow me there. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. That's cool. Yes. If you're interested in seeing, you know, what other themes we tackle or what we do for Phoebe or subscribe. That would be epic. Become a Sudzer. For those of you who have subscribed and become Sudzers, hey, you're epic. Thank you so much for having done so. And thank you for joining me for another day of 365 days of soap. I'm out of here for 2 days, but I will see you guys all again tomorrow for another round of soapy fun. Bye.